We have Rupali with us, founder of Rcoz, an impact-based organization. We would like to hear from her what compelled her to start Rcoz.
Thanks for the question. And I do get this question asked a number of times, and I'm glad we're recording it today. The whole reason behind starting our cause is a little personal story, and I'd like to share that today. I grew up in this household where we had one of the family members who was suffering from an undiagnosed mental condition. Even though as a family we were all trying to help him, but we were never talking about what we were going through internally. All of us were siloed. We were not talking about how things were getting affected, how things were with me at school, with my friends. I was just this person who came across that I had no issues, and I never talked about the things that were going on in my house. The reason to start our cause is to remove that stigma. We need to remove it. We need to acknowledge what is going on within us. It's not that we need to have a super mental health challenge before we start talking. But once we start acknowledging, we realize that there is a big camaraderie of people around us who have gone through a similar journey. And when we find somebody who looks like us, it's so much easier to connect, and we can be an authentic self. So again, the whole reason to start our cause is to be heard, to not be lonely, and also to form a community around things.
Just 2 years ago, can you talk a little bit about what impact Rcoz has had on you personally and your team?
Yeah, so this was actually started as really I would say like a challenge, because I don't have any background in mental health or anything like that. I've been in marketing and technology company for all my life. But this thing was always behind in my head that I want to give back. I want to have a life which has a little bit of a meaning. And, I would just say that, it so happened that everything came together at a certain point. And as I started talking to people, and as I started forming the board, and just why I'm starting it, and the stories that are coming out are so authentic, and the support that I'm getting around, everybody is like, this is so needed. And recently, what I found is even though there are so many therapists and there are so many help books and there are a lot of techniques, but if you don't acknowledge it, if you don't think about it, that you have an issue to talk about, you really cannot seek help.